We now have a timeline to head off of in terms of the brand new monetary machine, especially on the subject of while we ought to be in search of a number of the most important adjustments round our monetary device to take vicinity. So with that being said, welcome to the channel. My name is Nick. For those which are new to the channel, hopefully by the give up of this video, you do turn out to be a subscriber. Let's take a quick observe what came about inside the last week of October. So Putin is now calling for an opportunity worldwide price device at the BRICS summit. The Russian president is seeking to de-dollarize the sector financial system, and it's miles alarming for members that don't want the bloc to show towards the West, but allows the actual right here. Okay. I hold telling you guys that that is a huge psyop. This is a big distraction, and it's essentially a synthetic occasion that's made to make us all consider the dollar is in hassle, that the USA is failing, that there may be no turning back now. That the BRICS are going to speedy outpace the USA, and in the long run update the USA greenback as a reserve forex. Let me let you know this right now. If the following day the BRICS replace the USA greenback as a reserve currency with any other fiat currency, let me ask you a serious query. How a hit do you watch that would be? Fiat currencies as a reserve currency are ticking time bombs. They are disasters. There is not any way that the subsequent foremost innovation to our financial device, to our whole financial gadget, goes to be a fiat reserve forex. And it is because they are no longer a success. So whilst we look at what Russia is virtually doing, they're centered on crucial financial institution virtual currencies. They're truly focused on digital currencies in general. On September 12th, we understand that the Russian significant bank was targeting July 2025 for the substantial virtual ruble use. The imperative bank desires to promote the large use of the digital ruble. Now, you is probably wondering, what does this suggest? Well, primarily, let's sincerely have a look at the facts. Russia's biggest banks need to guide a virtual version of the ruble for customers starting July of subsequent year. Smaller banks will follow fit over those coming years. Now, as we do consider this, 2025 goes to be the 12 months of CBDCs. We understand this, we recognize this from a number of the documents, but also over right here from June 11th, Russia is already starting to use CBDCs for move border bills via 2025. They need to do this through 2025 alongside vast adoption of the Forex. So if we're considering this, if all of this massive warfare with Russia and the BRICS is ongoing, and we've got all these geopolitical tensions and we're on the cusp of battle, everyone's worried, what normally follows? Well, with struggle, with crises, normally we see main modifications happen. Now, from 2008, we have not visible whatever widespread that is questioning what is going to show up here. Well, we are going to see the transition, and it's already taking place right here with Russia speaking approximately CBDC in 2025. We have over right here from Smokerdoc, October 2024, JP Morgan International Market Approach document. We are bullish on digital property into 2025. The bull run is right here. The world's largest financial institution is officially setting their conviction in the back of crypto for the following year. Happy November 1st. We sincerely have here from JP Morgan on October 11th. We are bullish on digital property into 2025. Now, they're mainly talking approximately ETFs and ETF flows and such things as that. But when we go over right here, we really have the imaginative impression 2025. The upward thrust of CBDCs 2025 is about to be the ire of full-size technological advancement, normally because of the full status quo of the not unusual information widespread. ISO 20022 within the Global Financial Forum's Vision 2025 initiative, there's a clean recognition on CBDC critical bank virtual foreign money implementation. They predict that by way of 2025, common requirements for virtual currencies will permit every person to participate within the virtual economy. The alignment of ISO 20022 migration being completely applied in 2025, together with the expected upward thrust of CBDCs inside the identical year, is nicely documented. This unified popular will join 80% of the global financial system through interoperable frameworks permitting seamless blockchain transactions and CBDC integration. Payment enterprise reports also spotlight that the main fashion for 2025 may be the emergence of CBDCs. Let's pass lower back right here. Russia, that is technically proper now, if we're going and searching in mainstream media, is technically right now America's largest enemies pushing for CBDC in 2025. Now, we recognize that the residents banned the time period CBDC, BDC, but they failed to ban a solid coin. So are we going to see the US act speedy in this push for fine crypto guidelines on the identical genuine time? They may be going to push for a digital dollar strong coin to counteract what Russia is doing. It could make sense, and it's far still going by way of the plan that, all right, we have a hassle, we've got the reaction, and now we have the solution. It might also have anybody cheering for the US saying, all right, appearance, we're getting in advance of innovation, we're now seasoned crypto, they are seasoned digital belongings, and that they have already got American-based totally groups to work with, like, for instance, Ripple. Stellar. I mean, the plan is already there. All they have to do is push for it. Now, we additionally have, it is noted, commonplace statistics requirements. Maximum extensively ISO 20022 will probably play a component in permitting interoperability with different fee structures in a CBDC system. With both ISO 20022 migration and CBDC adoption going on simultaneously 2025, we will lay the muse for huge CBDC adoption and a greater efficient digital financial system. Now, we recognize why the BRICS are beginning to increase at the vision for a basket of virtual currencies due to the fact, even as we take a look at the Bretton Woods 3.0 narrative, it's far a basket of virtual currency CBDCs subsidized by using gold linked via DISH. This is a completely recognized decentralized bridge forex. And this is from the World Economic Forum by using the way. This is their imaginative impression for 25. Here we have the bill's industry developments, CBDC 2025. By the way, 2030 to 2035, no coin society, zero fraud bills. Payments inside the metaverse, all bills instant. Also over right here, they communicate about in a CBDC system with intermediaries, its layout will want to aid payments, be it online or offline. Also over here, ISO 282 Popular may additionally boost central bank digital currencies via supplying a standardized framework for his or her development and use. Very interesting. And by way of the manner, in end, the improve of SWIFT's charge device to the ISO 2002 widespread may have a long way accomplishing implications for the banking, crypto and virtual forex markets. Telling you proper now, that is why JP Morgan is bullish. They are privy to what's occurring. They recognize the planet really is already in action. And although additionally over here, JP Morgan has also noted they are investing in ISO 222 as the 2025 migration cutoff day techniques. Coincidence that they're bullish on virtual belongings into 2025. And right here, you can in reality see that proper. Why are we making an investment in ISO 222 messaging? Payments are the spinal state-of-the-art financial system. Without bills, corporations might be unable to obtain for his or her deliver chain or pay their personnel. Consumers couldn't buy requirements or luxuries, and governments could now not be completely able to fully serve their residents. Now, again, as we do think about this, why are they investing into ISO 2002? Would it have anything to do with, for example, permits go back to this put up right here, which said a bullish on digital belongings into 2025, and then we additionally have the Vision 2025, the rise of the CBDCs combined with ISO 2022. Now, additionally, over right here, I mentioned this in the latest published, but these are all the big conflicts which are taking place right now around our monetary device. Because alongside geopolitical tensions, we also have foremost monetary issues happening around the global machine. And I stated that I may want to list many different indicators of a hurricane coming inside the subsequent 12 to 24 months. But these are all of the large issues going on. Looks as though we are going to hit a brick wall. And I say this due to the fact, bet what? We need primary events and crises to push us into a new machine, to in the end have a completely new monetary gadget upward thrust. And the first-rate manner to do that is with the aid of self-destruct, basically the traditional device to make way for the new gadget. And I do consider that it's exactly what's occurring right now. And through the manner, as we do consider CBDCs, Norway to determine future of central financial institution virtual foreign money in 2020-25. Mexico plans to release a CBDC by 2025. Also, the virtual Euro challenge segment is next phase from November 2025, ability developments and rollout. There is such a lot of moves being made proper now around CBDCs, all targeting